you are saying is on the right track for now. John Bolton was on Fox News earlier this morning, making it very clear what this policy is not. Watch.
The policy is not regime change, but we definitely want to put maximum pressure on the government. And it's not just to come back to discuss fixing a deal that's basically not fixable, dealing with the nuclear weapons aspect. We want to see a much broader retreat by Iran from their support for international terrorism, their belligerent military activity in the Middle East, and their ballistic missile nuclear-related programs.
And I know that your message to the Trump administration is keep the door open for negotiations with Iran. Could that possibly include a sit-down with this president and Iranian leadership? Would you want to see that?
Well, provided the Iranians actually renounce all support for terrorism, provided they end their enrichment of uranium, provided Iran stops interfering in countries across the Middle East. We need to see huge changes in behavior from this regime. And let's face it, Iran is a huge destabilizing influence across the Middle East, from Syria through to Yemen. It needs to end its activities in order to re-engage in negotiations. But we simply cannot have a return to the appeasement mentality of the Obama administration. The approach of the current U.S. administration is tough, it's robust, and it sends a clear message not only to Iran but also to America's allies as well. They must stand with the United States in the face of this kind of barbarism.
Tensions are certainly escalating right now, Nile. I mean, and we're planning on more sanctions in November. What eventual response do you expect to see from our allies on this?
Well, of course, there's been a lot of tough talk coming from the European Union over these latest sanctions. The sanctions have been condemned by the EU. The reality is, of course, Europe is deeply divided over the sanctions issue. Not all European governments are supporting the position of the European Union. And already over 100 European companies have indicated they are prepared to withdraw from Iran. I think you're going to see every single European company withdrawing from Iran in the next few months following these sanctions.
Nile Gardiner from the Heritage Foundation. Good to have you on the program this morning.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Bill?
Thank you, Sam.